There's your Prince of Persia, guys. Okay, felt the need to make this little video. It's got to do with video games being turned into movies. And it was actually an article in Game Informer. Yeah, I gotta plug the issue so you can read it for yourself if you want. I'm sure they probably have it online too somewhere, but heck, I got this right here, so on it. Article titled, Hollywood and Video Games. Can the marriage from hell become a match made in heaven? And, well, the intro here is actually hilarious, so excuse me if I read it. To say films based on video games have been disappointing is an understatement. Even as games begin to eclipse into film and television as the world's #1 form of entertainment, video game derived movies have been have received largely shoddy treatment at the hands of Hollywood. Wow, I'm off today. From the much reviled Uwe Boll's low-budget desecrations of games like Blood Rain and House of the Dead to more expensive missteps like Max Payne and Hitman. I forgot he did House of the Dead. Oh, wow. The video games often get lost in translation to the silver screen. At best, even films like Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and the Resident Evil series reached the level of competent entertainment, but nothing more. Thankfully, things may be changing. Over the past year, a steady stream of press releases and news reports have confirmed what we've long hoped. The film industry is finally ready to get serious about video game movies. This time, the video game industry is demanding to be treated as equal partner in the process. Interesting. There's news everywhere. Electronic Arts, represented by the venerable United Talent Agency, signed multiple production deals for its intellectual properties. Blizzard announced that Spider-Man director Sam Raimi agreed to direct the film adaptation of its mega MMO World of Warcraft. Yay. Now I'm going to insert something right here. A lot of you are probably going to wonder, okay, how in the world can they make a movie out of World of Warcraft? Because the story is, like, subjective and always evolving. It's supposed to be what leads up to the game where you take, the whole pre-established history thing. I guess that's what they want to focus on. Avi Arad, the former chairman of Marvel Studios, is producing films for Sony and Capcom. Wow, film production's the only thing he is good at. Near on the horizon is legendary producer Jerry Bruckheimer's adaptation of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, which many in the industry hope could be the blockbuster that turns video game films from an afterthought to a summer movie staple. Now, one other thing I want to insert right there is that Prince of Persia, a lot of people were worried because it looked like that they were trying to go with character designs and all. Like they were trying to go with the character, as he was in Prince of Persia 2, dark and broody and everything. But from what I'm seeing in here, well, I'll show you in a minute. For game fans, there's a lot to look forward to, and the best news is that absolutely none of it involves Uwe Boll. So, the video game industry is literally telling Hollywood, no matter what happens, good God, keep his grubby hands off of our games. So there you go. Anyways, the article itself, I'm not going to read too much. I don't want to read it. I don't want to, sit here reading this to you. It'll get boring. Especially hearing me read it. But, okay, this is his costume. I really wish they'd pick someone other than Jake Gyllenhaal to play him. But here's his costume. See it? Like it? Love it? Hate it? Let's see if I can find another clip, picture, image. Okay, here we go. Here's another one down here. And from what I understand, it looks like they dropped the whole, jump ahead broody thing, so this movie might have some hope for it yet. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Pirates of the Caribbean series director Gore Verbinski is serving as lead producer for the film adaptation of 2K Games' epic shooter BioShock. Yeah, they're gonna try to make that into a movie. Let's hope it works. What's on the way? Army of Two. Scott Stuber, former Universal executive, is the producer. And Scott Burns, writer for The Bourne Ultimatum. And EA is involved in it as well. So it's a film by two Scotts. Okay, BioShock. The director was Juan Carlos Fresnadillo. Sorry if I butcher any names. I'm sincerely sorry. Director also directed 28 Weeks Later, so he does have a high propensity for some darker, intense films. You know, you might love it, you might hate it, depending. I don't know. Gore Verbinski as producer directed Pirates of the Caribbean series. Okay, Dante's Inferno. The game's not even out yet. They're making a movie of it. Now, that I see as a very risky, semi-stupid move, especially since there's some obscenely controversial stuff in that game. Most of it involving the marketing, though. Somebody's being really stupid about it, but I'm not going to go into that. It is getting them attention, but not good stuff, and it, you know, unless you're already roped, some people are already saying, you know what, I think I'm going to skip it. But yeah, okay, Eric Newman, producer, also worked on Children of Men, is going to be involved in that, as well as Electronic Arts. Dead Space, directed by DJ Caruso, who directed Disturbia and Eagle Eye. Good God, if they stick Shia LaBeouf in this movie, I'm going to shoot them. Gears of War, directed by Lynn Wiseman, the director of Live Free or Die Hard and Underworld. And Chris Morgan, writer for Wanted and Fast and Furious. Okay. God of War is going to be produced by Charles Roven, one of the men who also worked on The Dark Knight. Little ray of sunshine for you. And let's see, what else? David Self is the writer. He wrote Road to Perdition. Halo is officially on hold, but rumor says that Steven Spielberg is interested. Previously attached to Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson. No updates there, except that Spielberg might pick it up. Yay. Infamous. Sony Computer Entertainment America is working directly in conjunction with Sony Pictures. Avi Arad is going to produce it, and that's all we know. Lost Planet's also getting a movie produced by Avi Arad, and Capcom's involved. Mass Effect getting a movie produced by Avi Arad, and oh god, EA. Prince Persia: The Sands of Time, yes, we covered that. The Sims, produced by John Davis, who also did Norbit and Aragon. Now, there's some bad news for you. Uncharted is going to be produced also by Avi Arad, and also going to work closely with Sony Computer Entertainment America. And so far, all we got on World of Warcraft is it is going to definitely be directed by Sam Raimi. That's all I got for you right now. I guess video games are delving a little bit into Hollywood too, because they are starting to actually incorporate CGI overlays on the live actors for some of their games. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it in the list of video games that are definitely being made. I can also tell you that they're looking into doing the Resistance games. And possibly, and this is possibly, Mirror's Edge. I'm, not sure if that one's ever really going to take off, but they're looking into it. Anyways, I guess that's it for this update. Just thought you'd like to know. Rest assured, Uwe Boll is not getting his hands on anything, not even Metal Gear Solid, like people were terrified to find out he was trying to do. He's been slapped away by Sony. They're not letting him touch a dang thing. Microsoft not letting him touch anything. None of the developers are going to let him anywhere near their stuff. So, good news in that front. So, yeah, I guess I'll let you know more as we find out. In the meantime, keep an eye out, guys. Later.